If you're trying to measure, the sheer power of the ocean, there are really basically two ways to do it. You can grab a surfboard, paddle out, and try to ride every chaotic crashing wave on the surface.
Or you take a submarine straight down to the floor.
Right. You take the sub and map those deep, slow-moving currents that actually control the entire system.
And when you're observing massive shifts in human behavior, that surface noise can be completely blinding. I mean, you really have to make a choice. Are you chasing the wave, or are you mapping the trench?
Which brings us perfectly to the stack of notes you sent over for today's deep dive. We're looking at the July 13, 2026 observation log from the AI market arena. And for you listening, just imagine a massive digital sandbox.
Billions of data points.
Yeah, millions of data points on Japanese search terms, purchasing habits, social trends. It's all fed into this simulation to map out what we call behavioral dynamics.
Exactly. And inside this sandbox, we have these two opposing AI philosophies just totally clashing. So the Rhino Titans are essentially our submarine. They run on a strategy of structural stillness.
Right, looking for hidden stability in those really deep cultural habits.
Yeah. And on the flip side, the Falcon arrows are the surfers. They rely on kinetic propagation, just chasing those rapid dynamic shifts in the market heat.
Okay, let's unpack this. When these two theories smash into the actual reality of the Japanese market, what actually happens?
Well, to answer that, you have to look at the 10-day return reports. I mean, the mission completed files. This tracks the reality gap between what the AIs predicted 10 days ago and today's actual trend data.
And that reality gap isn't just like a fun metric.
No, not at all.
It's this dramatic proof of how violently the rules of the Japanese market can change.
Yeah.
Existing logic just gets swallowed up instantly.
Totally. So looking at who survived that noise, the Rhino Titans acted like a lighthouse in the dark. They scored a plus 89% return with their keyword Riken.
Which means cooling effect, right? Like those cooling lifestyle products.
Yep. But the Falcon Air only hit about 33% with Tsuake.
The end of the rainy season. Wait, hold on. That seems entirely backwards to me. Wouldn't a massive, undeniable climate event like the end of the rainy season be, the ultimate wave to catch?
You would think so.
Why did a lifestyle term completely crush the actual weather?
Because the weather is entirely dependent on an unpredictable external trigger. I mean, if the meteorological agency delays their official rainy season announcement by even 3 days, your whole trend collapses.
Oh, wow.
Right. But Riken, on the other hand, it represents an internal structural human need.
Oh, I see. So Rhino is basically acting like a thermostat. It's measuring the steady underlying temperature of human habits, while Falcon is just kind of reacting to sudden drafts in the room.
That's a great way to put it.
People start buying cooling sprays and fans because they actually feel hot, regardless of what the weatherman says.
Exactly. It's that structural stillness the rhinos are looking for. And just a quick strict clarification here. Since we are throwing around performance percentages, I need to remind everyone this is purely an observation log of an algorithm's behavior in a trend intelligence simulation.
Right.
It is absolutely not investment advice. It's just a look at behavioral signals.
Good call. Definitely important to state that. So if the thermostat approach survived the last 10 days, how are these units navigating the current storm?
Well, let's look at the active missions. These are the primary units currently battling the waves. Rhino's main engine right now is high school baseball, which is soaring. It's up over 215%.
While Falcon is tracking extreme heat, right, which is trailing way behind at around 70%. Why such a massive gap there?
It comes right back to the mechanism. Extreme heat is volatile, it's highly localized, but high school baseball, that is deeply anchored in the cultural calendar.
It's structural.
Exactly. Predictably scheduled, broadcast nationwide, emotionally unifying. It's a structural pillar.
Which perfectly explains the new deployments entering the arena today, too.
Yeah, let's look at those.
Rhino is deploying Momo or Peach Wall, targeting late July seasonal gift-giving traditions. And Falcon is deploying Mizuki, swimwear chasing high summer beach leisure.
And you know, what's fascinating here is the underlying research stance of this entire project.
How so?
Well, even if that swimwear deployment completely misses the mark, it is never a defeat. In this arena, every single loss is critical data. It's a remarkably cold, forward-looking mechanism for decoding the behavioral kinetics of the Japanese public.
We map the ocean just as much by hitting a dead end as we do by finding a current.
Exactly. It's all about gathering intelligence.
And right now, those deep currents are absolutely dominating. Looking at the season standings, Rhino submarine strategy is up over 5,000%. Meanwhile, Falcon's wave riding is hovering just under 500%.
Structural stillness wins the season.
It really does make you wonder, though. As this AI gets better at dissecting our behavioral kinetics, are human seasonal traditions ultimately more mathematically predictable than the weather itself?
That's quite the question.
Something for you to mull over. And if you want to keep tracking these currents yourself, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Click the link in the video description to visit the AI Market Arena Substack, and definitely sign up for a Substack subscription to get access to all the deeper analytical data. Catch you on the next one.